Hey guys, what's up? Boogie to 988 coming at you live once again through the power of the internet. And this is one of those rambling videos. I haven't done one of these in a while. So if you're fairly new to the channel, you're not going to be familiar with these. But this is what I like to call my vlog series, in which I talk about myself, my life, my channel, what's going on, how my health is doing. It's just pretty much about me. Somebody tweeted me the other day and said, Boogie, I don't want you to forget your roots. You know, rambling videos is something you haven't done in a while, and we're interested in hearing about you. We love the other stuff you're doing, but we're really interested in hearing about you. And I realized it's been a month or two since I've actually recorded one of these vlogs, and I thought I should get into it today for you guys. So I want to start off by apologizing right off the bat for not keeping it as personal as I could. I tried to focus on all these side projects right now. For example, that web series that I linked to you guys many times, Top Decking, season 2 is coming out, and they've offered me a small part in the season 2. So I'm going to list a link to that below. By the way, if you're unfamiliar with it, I'd really appreciate it if you check it out. It's a great series about Magic the Gathering, and I'm so grateful that they're letting me in on the ground floor to be part of the show. I think you'll love this. If you haven't seen Series 1, highly recommend you watch it. I have a app that's coming out, which I can't really talk too much about, but it's called Rapper Run. The original it's the sequel to Rapper Run, and because I made a rap song, I got contacted, and they're like, will you do all this work, and we'll put you in the app, and it'll be free promo for you, and then you make a little money on the side. I got a movie audition. A movie casting company asked me to audition for the film, which I didn't get. Just all these side projects eating away at my time. And then on top of that, we're planning the wedding. And I'm getting married in 6 weeks. And it's just mind-boggling. It's just, I can't believe I'm getting married, you know? And I'm not in the physical shape that I wish that I was in for it. About 2.5 weeks back, 3 weeks back, I got a infection, which is fairly common with someone my size and my age. That infection spread throughout my body. We had to give it a very strong antibiotic to kill that. The side effect of the antibiotic they gave me said that it did muscular and tendon damage, and I was one of the unlucky recipients to receive that. So we were able to kill the infection before it got too bad, but I ended up screwing up my hip and my leg and my back even further. And I was really pressing myself to trying to get ready for the wedding. I wanted to be as physically fit as I could. I wanted to drop as many pounds between then and now as I could. I wanted to be able to stand up through certainly the ceremony, but to be able to dance with my wife, you know. Like it's nothing I want more in the world. And now I'm worse shape than I have been. And it was so bad that after about a week of those antibiotics, I had to go into the emergency room, and I could barely walk in there. I could barely walk around the house. And then they've had me on painkillers and bed rest. But of course, I've still been able to do my videos. I've still been able to do my job. I have agreements that I had to play out for Sony, which is another side project. And of course, the Monday mailbag. Look at this. I'll show you right here. Look at this. Just piles of mail. And then there's a place in the hallway that's just filled with mail. And that each Monday takes 3 to 5 hours of reading all the different letters and sorting everything and trying to take care of it. But it feels like it's such important work because, you know, they say if you can touch just one life, you know, you can pay it forward just one time, you can make one person's life a little bit better, or you help them find the strength to feel better about themselves, or just go on one more day. Or maybe they'll pay it forward too, and they'll do something nice because you made them feel better because they reached out to me, and then I make them feel better. Then they're able to make somebody else feel better, and so on and so forth. And you get this awesome rippling effect. And that's something I always wanted to accomplish with my channel. I always wanted to make people's lives better, you know? Like, at the very least, I always wanted to serve as the bad example. Like, this is what you don't do to your body. This is not how you treat food. This is not how you react to the abuse that I got. This is not how you deal with addiction. This is not how you live your life. Be better than me. Be stronger than me. I always wanted to at least be able to do that. And if I could teach one person that, prevent one person from suffering from the arthritis and the back pain and muscle pain that I'm going through, or keep them from not being able to dance with their wife at their wedding, then that will have been all worth it. But that Monday mailbag really reaches me, allows me to reach out individually to so many different people and tailor their specific problems and their specific needs. And it's so time consuming and it's so difficult and it's so heart wrenching. But each week, 30 or 40 or 50,000 people are tuning in and they're listening to these answers, and maybe they don't need that answer. Maybe it's an answer they can share with one of their friends. Maybe they can make one of their lives better. And we're creating this. I know how full of myself I sound right now, but hopefully we're creating this ripple effect that can make the world just a tiny bit better. And if I can accomplish that, then I'll die a happy man. I don't want to die anytime soon, but just in case. But I feel like I'm going to die with all the being sick and all the work and the pressure for the wedding and the pressure with all these side jobs and the pressure with the YouTube channel, all of it coming down on me. I've really suffered, but I did start a new medication, an antipsychotic, an SSRI is what it is. And it's funny the difference it's made. I had not reacted to them. I have some of the side effects of it too, which are very not fun, but mostly it has just improved my life quite a lot. I'm not as irritable. I'm not as frustrated. I haven't become depressed due to the depression. My anxiety eating has scaled back quite a bit. And overall, right now, I'm probably happier than I've ever been. And maybe that's the medicine talking, or maybe it's the painkillers for the hip and the thigh, or maybe it's the fact that I'm about to marry the love of my life, or maybe it's the fact that my career is everywhere that I wanted it to be, plus 1,000 times more. Maybe it's because I have this wonderful YouTube following who also follow me on Twitter and Instagram and Facebook, and they interact with me personally on a daily basis. And so many of you have become not just fans, but friends. And you're this permanent fixture in my life. Or maybe it's because I finally have enough money to know that if I had to take care of me and my family, I could do pay for just about anything. Or maybe it's because I'm so excited about the future for the first time in my life, because I know when I get on my wife's insurance, when we get married, I'm going to move towards bariatric surgery, and I'm going to move towards trying something new to make my life better and better and better. But I'm happier than I've ever been. And that's really saying something, because I've never been the kind of person that could work hard. I've always been the kind of person that could play hard. I've always been the kind of person that could eat hard, but work hard has been so difficult for me, working at all, But now every day I wake up and I hit the ground running. I spend a little time with the wife. I look at the Twitter channel. I look at Facebook. I look at YouTube. I write sketches. I come up with things to do. I answer emails. I fill out forms. And I make deals that are going to secure my life forever. That's going to secure the safety of this channel. I answer those mails. And I don't think I could be happier doing it. So how's that for a rambling video for you guys? I haven't made a happy one. I'd say probably this might be the first truly happy rambling video I've ever made. And that's something. Well, as always, when we do these rambling videos, to make sure that you made it all the way to the end of the video, I believe this is about 9 minutes, we give away a keyword that if you use in your comments, we'll know that you made it all the way to the end of the video. And so this keyword is going to be happy. I want you to tell me what makes you happy, why you're happy, if you're unhappy, why. If you're happy for me or my wife, my fiance, currently about to be my wife, let me know. I look forward to hearing from you. I love you guys so much, and I promise rambling is going to be a thing again. I promise you. I'll talk to you next week, and talk to you next week, and talk to you next week. We're going to do it forever and ever. I'm so sorry if you felt disconnected from me. I'm so sorry if I haven't been there for you the way you've been there for me, but I promise you I'll keep trying. And I'll tell you one more thing. I posted a poll on Twitter and on Facebook, and a lot of people answered it. And the one thing you guys wanted to see come back more than anything was these rambling videos, and I'm here to serve. And that's exactly what we're going to do. I love you guys. Thanks again for lifting me up and making my life amazing. I owe you everything.